Yes, yes, yes. This is your Destiny check in. I'm so glad that you were willing to check in and get going to see what's going on in this period of time for you, and being able to understand it is important. This is your 52-day Mars period. It started July 15th and it will go to September 5th. Your 52-day card right now is the Nine of Spades. You got to listen up here. Okay, so you're in your Mercury period. This period can bring a difficult lawsuit or problems dealing with some man or a group of males. A headstrong attitude or recklessness can bring troubles in work and health during this period. Illness can interfere with work also. Be wary of all associations with men and try to settle difficulties out of court, as these are not favored by this influence. By adopting a more universal, unselfish attitude in these areas, you may find great success. So you got to look into your other Mars card, which I already have coming through, to find out what or who is involved in the challenges or endings that may arise during this period. Also, keep in mind that a positive card such as a 4, 8, or 10 will tell you that regardless of the challenges present, you are likely to have a happy and productive outcome to the situations that present themselves during this 52-day period. Now, just to give you more information about the Nine of Spades, the Nine of Spades can be a card of loss and disappointment. However, the true nature of the card reveals that its presence in your life for any period of time does not have to be a disaster. In actuality, the Nine of Spades represents making a completion of some importance, whether this is the end of a certain occupation, way of life, or way of being with your health and body will depend upon the position of this card and the circumstances in your life at the time. But rest assured that some important aspect of your life is coming to an end when this potent card shows up. This is also one of the death cards, and indeed, when this card shows up, there will be a death in your life of some kind. We go through many deaths in the course of our lifetime, and just like the snake shedding of skin, it arrives at a new and better place each time we do so. Therefore, the Nine of Spades is not a card to be feared, but instead a card to be welcomed. It always has the ability to clear away all the unwanted and useless debris in our life and put us back on a new course where we are much more enlivened and satisfied. Okay, so I know the next card is an Ace of Clubs, so it's not a 8, 4, or 10. So now we're looking at the Ace of Clubs in your 52-day Mars period. This influence bestows an aggressive quest for knowledge or self-improvement, seeing knowledge for power, aggressive communications, and communications with men are in focus. Metaphysical knowledge can bring valuable rewards now. There is a possibility of you needing specific information to help you in some sort of legal proceeding during this period. Overall, you will be more aggressive and passionate in your pursuit of knowledge, whether it be specific information or knowledge in general. This influence can also mean that the beginning of a new job or project, especially if they are associated with communications, publishing, or teaching in some way. Now, the Ace of Clubs means a strong desire for knowledge of some kind, or the birth of a new idea, plan, or way of communicating with the world around you. And this can be with the online, the radio station. This also could mean a desire for some specific information for education or to pursue some new plans you make. The Ace of Clubs always means a new beginning of some sort. This could be a new job, idea, or just embarking on a new way of thinking and communicating with others. The exact nature of the beginning will depend on the position of the card and the circumstances in your life at the time. But in general, this is a good time to plan to start something new. So this is a Saturn day for you, usually the hardest day of the week, but also can be one of where you get a lot done and get something accomplished. So anyway, your daily card is the 10 of Spades. And so let's go into what that means. We know a spade is really, that's in the, I believe that, that's always in the metaphysical form. The Ten of Spades is one of the best cards of success and satisfaction in your work and in health, though you may also expect to work very hard when it is present. So today was your hardest day, right? Overcoming all obstacles in work and health are the attributes of this card. Like the Ten of Wands in the tarot deck, your work may often seem to be a burden under this card influence, or you may become obsessed with all the things that you have to do. This card can be a workaholic kind of influence. However, if you have a list of specific goals and want to achieve them successfully, there is hardly a better card to have in your reading than this one. So I hope that plays out into your day, and you have already started getting those things, that list done. So since you already had your Pluto card done and environmental card and displacement card, I wanted to give you another reading. So this came out, which is health checkup. And it's so funny that the card number in the book is 37, which is also a 10, which definitely goes with the 10 of spades. So good health. So the mantra for this card is, I am healthy in my mind, body, and spirit. And that's beautiful because that it said during this 50-day 2 period, your health will be a concern. So good health empowers us to thrive in all areas of our lives. Take a moment to tune in with yourself, scan your body, and feel what is right and what needs attention. Even if you're feeling generally well, most of us have a little fine tuning to do, like drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables, or simply getting more nights of restful sleep. Whether you work with a doctor who practices conventional Western medicine, or a trusted natural or holistic wellness professional like a nutritionist, a practitioner of traditional Chinese medicine, an herbalist, physician, or a doctor or functional medicine, consider booking an appointment to stay on top of your yearly checkups and tests. If you have an ongoing issue that perhaps you've been putting off, now is the time to address it with a professional who aligns with your needs, even your Reiki master. So this is what your journal prompt, you got to do some journaling. What aspect of your health is your body calling you to focus on? Okay? What aspect of your health is your body calling you to focus on? And you remember, mental health plays a part in our body's health. So being alone, which is alone time, mantra, I make time to focus on myself. Okay? Wow. Now you've been focusing on yourself. You've been doing things, but I wanted to go more into this. Joyously explore your alone time. Think about what you would like to do in solitude, then plan so that your time is freed up and your commitments are put on pause. Find peace and stillness by tuning into your own needs. You can keep it simple and plan something like a quiet night at home to journal and be introspective. Go for a walk, work on a creative project, meditate, or try any solo activity that feels restorative to you. Be sure to communicate to your loved ones how important this is to you. Make them aware of how it allows you to show up more fully in daily life. That way, they can support you by respecting the time you need to be alone without interruption. So the journal prompt, how does having alone time make you feel? What emotions and memories come up for you when you're alone? Now, I noticed something about that card. I read to you the first card. I read to you page 37, which was the actual number of the card. It shouldn't have been that page. And so I'm going to tell you more of what you can do. Obviously, God, the Father, wanted you to hear this because 37 is music, right? So he wanted you to hear about your health. The mantra, my heart sings the song of truth. Choose music that resonates with you and holds a positive vibration. Allow the rhythms, melodies, and lyrics to shift you toward your desired mood with ease and grace. Let the music move you, inspire you, and be a way for you to do the same for others. Share a motivating, uplifting song that you will like with friends, or play music that invigorates you and your team while you work. Whether you've always wanted to get up on stage for karaoke, start a band, or finally write down those lyrics floating through your head, there's a song inside of you that's waiting to come out. There can be many expectations built up around expressing yourself through music, but don't let them hold you back from having fun or sharing your unique voice and message. Attend a concert or festival, make a playlist with just the right vibe. Take up an instrument, or join a singing circle. Just look for more ways to bring music into your life. Open your mind and your ears, and the music will move you in the right direction. The journal prompt for this is: what do you think your choices in music say about you? So I hope that I know that your reading has opened up doors, have opened up things for you to realize about yourself, ways for you to go into your deep thinking, your metaphysical self, your creative self. And I just want to tell you that I love you like no other, because you are individually you.